Plug it in and get ready to rock.
Sit your ass down at the hands of the clock.
With Renegade Pineapple so sublime.
Like, comment, subscribe. It's time!
Yeah. Hello.
Alright.
Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 on Renegade Pineapple.
Yeah. We're back again.
We're not at the summit though, are we? We're going up to the summit more.
We're going up the trail.
I think we've only got a little bit further to go before we get to the summit.
Yeah, it's the next area, I think. This is just a cutscene.
Mulan in the first game as well?
No.
No, because I was saying this is the plot of the first film.
Do you want me to list the rules of the first game?
Yeah, I'm going to remember.
It's a Twilight Town. It's a Hercules place.
I'm not going to sit here while you just list all the all the levels. I asked a simple question.
Do you know the most interesting place you visit?
What?
Inside Monstro.
That, yeah, I suppose that is quite.
That's out of the blue.
I don't think that's necessarily.
He should
a level you need
return.
to see again. Monstro should. I don't think you need to go into him again.
You should fight him.
It was in
you fight him in
Recoded.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh yes, it was. What?
That was one of the levels you go into.
Oh, also in Chain of Memories, you do go back there.
So
that's because you'll remember.
Kind of enough for one whale. Jeez, get a new whale.
He is very, very big.
Very, very big.
He's a big whale.
I would definitely rather see more new franchises than. I would rather see some really old franchises as well, though.
What?
Like we talked about before. You said you wanted Black Cauldron.
Yeah, I would like it, but I don't know if everyone would like it. I just like it. They'd have to get John Hurt to do the Horn King.
But I just think it'd be more interesting to see some different ones and not.
If you had to,
the same
apart from like Star Wars and Marvel and stuff like that, a Disney film, a proper Disney film, Disney original. If you had to have a live action place like the Pirates of the Caribbean,
yeah,
but like obviously not Pirates of the Caribbean because you didn't like that. But if you had to do it, where would you go?
The one that's based on live action. I don't think of any live action films off the top of my head. Obviously Tron again.
That's true. That is kind of live action. Yeah. Tron's awesome though. It's cool. So good.
I can't think of many. I'm not super interested in most of those.
What live action? Are there many? No, there were lots of live action.
Flubber was Disney, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it might be.
Let's bring that into it.
But what would you do?
I don't know. But you could have like Flubber fighting Heartless. Or the Heartless take over Flubber. You have to fight Flubber monsters and whenever you hit them they just bounce off the walls.
That'd be good. Yeah, that would actually be quite good actually. I think I might save because
yes.
There's like quite a hard fight coming up, in actual fact. The Cave of Wonders. Even though this is not. There's my save, my previous save, 99, level 99. That's how much I played that game.
Yeah.
So we're going into this cave here because we have. There has to be a cave in these games. You do go to the Cave of Wonders in this.
Yeah.
Go back to Agrabah and there's a cave.
Oh, okay, Cave of Wonders. It's quite cool. It's a bit
tired
because of the booby traps and stuff. I am quite tired, yeah.
It's better than I like it. It's good, but I don't think we need to go back there for the next one.
Yeah, no, I think I'm kind of done with Aladdin. I think it's unnecessary. I think I like how they did Hercules in this. I'm happy for Hercules to come back because, like this one, they could make it somewhere completely different.
Well, we know he's coming back.
Yeah, but they could make it like Mount Olympus rather than.
It is Mount Olympus.
Oh, this okay.
Have you not seen any of the content yet?
I've seen some of it. I don't remember seeing that though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there you go then. I predicted it while it's already happened. But,
there he is. What's his name?
I don't know.
Xiaolong, maybe.
It's something like that.
He's
It's not Liu Kang.
Definitely not. Not even the same race.
Yeah, no, it's better with Hercules because you can go to different places, whereas you've pretty much just got Agrabah for Aladdin. You can go into the Cave of Wonders, I suppose that is slightly different, but where else would you go with it? You couldn't do a thing that was entirely in the palace. That'd be shit. It'd be too like Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, we need some different places. Man. We need like. Yeah, because
they're not doing Nightmare Before Christmas again, are they?
No, they literally
they've done the two parts of it.
That's
it's
one of
pretty
the
much Halloween Town, Christmas Town.
They have specifically come out and said they will not be going back to Nightmare.
They could do some. There's other things that are similar that they own that they could do instead if they want to do something Burton-y. Even though I would argue that that's as much heavy.
Is James and the Giant Peach? Is that a Disney production?
I don't know, but that would be fucking spectacular.
Even though that is Roald Dahl, but we did have Tarzan, and that's like,
yeah.
What's it? Who's the guy
James
who wrote
and the Giant
Tarzan?
Peach would be amazing. I can't remember.
Something Burroughs, isn't it?
If Disney did make James and the Giant Peach, which I can confirm that they did. Oh, it says Walt Disney Presents, so they produced it. They might not necessarily own the rights to it.
Yeah, you probably don't.
But they
the
can
rights
still
to it.
consider it as much part of their world as Tarzan was.
They still have to get like the rights for the game use thing.
That would be really cool. That would be far more interesting than doing something else, Bernie. And what would you do anyway?
And then the Heartless took over the
Frank
Peach.
and Weenie.
No, we can't do Frank and Weenie.
That would be boring. I hope that they don't do many live action ones. I really don't want to see. Obviously, Alice in Wonderland is done, and I don't want to see them just go, well, that Alice in Wonderland's over, let's do the Tim Burton one instead, because I didn't like it. I don't want to see that as a world anyway.
No, now that we've seen the Alice in Wonderland original version, I don't think we can go back.
It's done. It's over.
Even though it did happen with Tron. It did happen with Tron.
But Tron has still got stuff to do, and it's just an interesting enough world anyway.
Maybe.
It is.
Plus, if you can't have Alan Rickman...
And it just looks cool.
If you can't have Alan Rickman as the caterpillar, what's the point? What's the point? I can't believe they made a second one of those.
Yeah, me neither. I'm quite surprised.
It's unbelievable.
I didn't think it had been successful enough to make a second one. It wasn't a very good film.
Worst 3D I'd ever seen. I couldn't even watch it.
I didn't like it. It's just...
That was a film I almost walked out of. I almost walked out of it. Because I couldn't watch it.
Mm.
The 3D was terrible. And I think that was one of the films that made me decide that I never want to watch films in 3D ever again.
Yeah.
Unless I have to.
There are some films that the only appeal of them is 3D, though.
Like Gravity.
No, Gravity is a great film anyway, but it's
That
vastly superior in 3D.
it is.
No, I meant more like Avatar. The 3D in it is good, but the film was shit.
Pocahontas in space. Pocahontas! We need to see Pocahontas. We need to run through the mountains, colour the wind. and
talk to the tree.
And David Obenstyle, who does the voice of Cogsworth,
the Deku Tree's wife.
What the bloody hell? No. David Obenstyle, who does the voice of Cogsworth, who lends his voice to this game, can come back and he can play Radcliffe, who's the bad guy. Mm. So we can do that. That better come. If it doesn't, I'll be mad. I will be very angry.
Did you not get what I was saying with my joke? Because there was the old lady tree thing.
There is Grandmother Willow.
The Deku Tree is the talking tree from Zelda.
Yeah, it's yeah. But we're not talking.
They're married because they're trees.
Nintendo is the enemy. We can't be talking about Nintendo.
Why is Nintendo the enemy?
Because they broke our hearts.
Why did they break?
Because they made the Wii and they made the Wii U.
Yeah, I do want them to go back to doing like console games rather than.
Is there not like a quick select for the? Oh, there is. Yeah, there you go.
L1.
Oh well, thanks for telling me this before.
You haven't asked. How am I supposed to know you don't know the controls?
Yeah, that's better. I'm doing better than I did last time. I died. Did you not see me die?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
But I just thought that's because you were doing very well.
See, these are really hard when you're like really low level. Does 3 of them appear in a minute?
These guys are dicks. The centaurs.
Heal me.
We talked a lot about things we'd like to see in this before. I still maintain Jungle Book.
Yeah, Jungle
Book. It's one of the things I want to
That's
see.
probably my top one.
I particularly want to...
Jungle Book and Pocahontas
go to
make an
King Louis's
Oh,
palace, the ruins, where King Louis is.
Yeah.
I think that would be really good.
Yeah,
part.
do you want it the cartoon or the
Getting
live
the
action
top
one now?
right.
The live action
I
one.
want it to be a cartoon.
Peach Dragon.
I want to.
Peach
I
Dragon.
do want to see the. I do want to see the new film though, but
Do you?
yeah, I want the world to be the cartoon.
Apparently, it's really good. It's really good. Apparently.
Not Peach Dragon. I'm talking about Jungle Book.
Oh, Peach Dragon.
Peach.
It's really good.
Is there even reviews for that properly yet?
No, but I'm just saying the original Peach Dragon. It's really good.
Yeah.
I love the Peach Dragon.
I'm curious to see what the new one's like, because the dragon's going to be like an actual dragony dragon, whereas it was a slightly goofy dragon.
It's going to be like Falcor, the luck dragon,
Falcor!
the best dragon, the dog dragon.
That's your favourite dragon. Are we ranking?
Probably.
Are we ranking all the dragons?
That's right, dragons. What's a better dragon than Falcor? Falcor the duck dragon's the best one.
I don't think of any dragons now that we're going into it. This is
yeah,
not the
me
kind of
neither.
list you can make up on the spot.
You have to
I'd
think
have to
of
do some dragon research.
what other films got
to remind myself of the dragons.
Draco in Dragonheart. Number 2. There you go. Done it. Sean Connery doing the voice of a Draco.
But there must be more dragons. Toothless. I like Toothless more.
is good. Yeah, he's third. He's third on the list. Even
No,
though we only
Toothless
named
is my
3,
number
so.
one.
What? No way. Draco from Dragonheart? Unbelievably better. Come on, Sean Connery, the voice.
Got to remember Aragorn was a thing.
Oh, God, don't.
Right, well this is just a terrible list, I can tell you.
Did you just Google things with dragons in
I
it?
googled top dragons.
If you're counting it, Ghidorah or Ghidorah.
Yeah,
he's a good
that's what I was
dragon.
going to say. That's why I'm against this list coming up as Godzilla versus King Ghidorah. What would you call Ghidorah a dragon?
Yeah, he's a three-headed dragon.
He's a kaiju though. It's the same as Godzilla. You can't just go, oh, it's just a big lizard.
No, but he is a three-headed dragon.
Yeah.
I think that's literally
I like
how they
King Ghidorah,
describe
though.
him.
If we're calling King Ghidorah a dragon, I would put him high up on the list.
Yeah, probably third.
I'd still put Toothless first. I want to see Toothless fight King Ghidorah.
What, he fought a giant creature once and won.
The Alpha.
The Alpha and the Omega. What's the one of the second one called?
What's the dragon called?
Yeah.
The big dragon.
No, in the the big dragon's called.
That's what they call the Alpha.
Oh yeah, but no? He didn't fight that. Oh, he did fight it. Yeah. What's the one they call it in the?
He did. You
the
had to
first
turn
one?
all the other dragons onto it. Didn't he?
Yeah, but what's in the first film? What's it called? The big one he fights.
Oh.
It's the Queen or something.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I'll manage to remember either.
Just save it again, by the way.
Yeah, House of Strange Dragons is DreamWorks, which is an utter shame that it can't be in
I can't
Kingdom Hearts.
I can't wait for the third one. That's gonna be awesome. Those films are great.
Yeah.
They're really good.
But it's just a shame that it's the right franchise to go into this, because I think it would make a great level in this.
Like you could ride Toothless.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Toothless would hang around with you and be your companion. It would be Hiccup riding Toothless.
Ooh, oh, no. Yeah.
Oh,
I missed it. I'm not going to even bother trying again. So these are weird, heartless looking things. They're like little mouths with propellers on them. Any other dragons you want to...
No, I can't think of any more dragons, to be fair.
I can't think of any... There has to be more dragons.
Other than like Smorg, who I wouldn't put that highly.
Yeah, but that's a good performance there, isn't it?
It is a very good performance. He does a good dragon voice.
I know, it's weird. I know that it's weird that they did that, like, performance capture. But I
Yeah,
they said that they
but
didn't
it
use
works.
information.
It gave it proper, like, facial
Ambiance.
expression.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's the highlight of that. That's the highlight of that whole entire trilogy.
Yeah. I quite liked him. I liked the Hobbit films.
No, alright. I mean, too much. This CGI craze thing makes everything looks the same.
Yeah.
And I said that in a weird way. Makes everything looks the same. So this is just like a different way of what happens in the film. In the film, he has his army, but in
Yes, but this it just has the heartlessness.
has
It
the
would be.
heartless.
You're not allowed to fight humans in this
You
room
do fight
unless
humans.
unless they're the main villain.
Like
They fight a lot of
Clayton in
humans.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
But you do fight him riding a giant
He has
chameleon.
the shotgun though, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he does die,
That's quite weird, isn't it? That
but you don't
you
kill
straight
him.
up get shot at.
Yes, yeah. Oh, but yeah. Well, that's an actual fact. In this game, there were edits from. There's a fight with Zigbar who does use his gun.
Yeah, they changed it, didn't
Yeah,
they, to make it look less like a proper.
Yeah, the
sniper
reticle
rifle.
because he looks down the scope.
Oh yeah, that's the bit they
Yeah.
changed. Yeah, they made it so it was like a triangle, like
Yeah.
Predator's vision, rather
That's
than
right. A
an
proper
actual. Yeah,
sniper rifle. Which
like a proper
fair enough.
sight, yeah.
I mean, but who? I don't know. I mean, I don't know who would take really.
They left
much
it in
offence.
Japan, didn't they? And they just changed it for America and Europe.
Well, I think Japan and Europe have. Oh, I think if there's countries that have issues with gun rules and stuff, it's wouldn't be America.
Yeah.
I don't think
true.
Japan probably has an issue with it.
Well, no,
Oh,
they wouldn't have put it in there in the first place, would they? If it wasn't acceptable in Japan.
Yeah,
Because-
I did.
Yes, you just did. Again.
I'm sorry. It's hard.
You got 4 minutes to complete.
I'll skip
this.
it. I'll skip the cutscene.
Yeah,
We've already watched it. So yeah.
Ping has turned into
Oh no!
Mulan.
I won.
Oh,
I won
alright,
it.
Did you?
Yeah, I skipped the cutscene.
Oh, that was your fault because it did look like the same cutscene. You sure?
Yeah. So,
Oh,
shall I tell them what happened?
yeah. Go on.
So, exactly like in the film,
Yeah.
you shoot a rocket up and the cliff falls
You
down.
shoot a firework up.
Yeah.
And you use Mushu as a lighter.
Yeah.
She like pulls on his tail to make him cup up flames.
And then you destroy the Heartless, but then Xiao Long, or whatever his name is, we need to find out that name.
Shao. Let's just call him Shao.
Let's call him the Hun guy, because he is the Hun guy.
Het Han.
Yeah. Oh, and actually, do we see it now? Oh, we see it now that he's still alive.
Don't spoil it just before it happens.
We know, we've seen the film.
Have we? You're speaking on behalf of everyone.
Come on, it's Mulan. Come on.
It's a good film.
Oh, no,
Just
there
watch
you
the
go.
film.
The eagle knows. What?
It's not an eagle, is it? It's a falcon.
Are falcons eagles?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, they're just two different kinds of birds.
Are they?
It's like going, orchestral sparrows? No, those are two different
Are
things.
they're all raptors.
Oh, alright, don't go too into it. You just said it, Shan Yu or something, or is that the name of the city?
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
So,
We'll never know. We shall live in mystery.
see, underneath it all, Disney does deal with a lot of issues. So we have had cross-dressing,
No, that's not what.
and next we have
That's not what this is really
and,
about.
and next we have Beauty and the
I
Beast, which
wouldn't
deals
say
with
that's
bestiality.
I wouldn't say that Mulan is really. It's nothing to do with.
It's about family honour. That's what it's about.
No, it's more about. It is, but obviously it is largely about that. But I would say it's also more about women being able to do whatever men can do. She's only
Is it
not
really?
allowed
I
in the army.
never read that into it at all. I never
Really?
Read, no, I never read that.
Well,
into
she's
it
not
at all.
allowed into the army because
Because
she's not a
she's-
man, and then she joins the army and then saves everyone.
Yeah,
proving
but that's a
that
period piece.
She
thing.
does more for the. She does more for the army than most of the men have done, because she's the one that actually stops the huddling.
What's that? That's saying that women's more intelligent than men. That's bullshit.
No, it's saying that Mulan is.
Sexist.
Can't just flip it around and claim it's the
That's,
other way
that's,
around.
yeah, but that's people. That's like male
Because they
apologists for
all do-
sexism.
yeah.
That's what male they do. They like flip it round. You're being sexist. Yeah, that's how they do it. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. But yeah, well, we said earlier on that well in a previous episode I think that we can't think of many female proactive protagonists.
Yeah.
She's very proactive.
Throughout the Disney
I
films.
mean, she
that are in-
literally kills the guy in this film.
Yeah, she's trying to fuck him up.
She blows
There
him up.
aren't many, are there? Even just in this game, I can't think of there being many more. That is part of why I'd like to see Kairi do a lot more, because at the moment she is just his love interest.
I think she will be. You'll be able to partner up with her.
Yeah, I would very
She'll
much
be
like
able
to
to
see
fight.
a level where you have the choice between Donald, Goofy, Kairi, and Riku.
Donald. Sorry,
You can pick which ones you want to team up with.
Yeah, I think towards the end of the next game, it will be like Riku and Kairi.
You'll be advanced. She's a bit behind on her training though.
Well, if you played Dream
I know
Drop Distance,
she's getting training as well.
yeah,
She's quite far behind, isn't she? Because obviously he's been knocking about with a Keyblade for ages.
dirty bugger.
She's not done as much, so she's still learning.
Yeah, but come on, give her a break.
Mm.
But
Yeah, I just mean you would think that they'd be able to take their mark of mastery before she could.
Maybe.
Unless they just all do it at the same time, because they're a team.
But remember that.
She might just be a natural though. They might just be like. To be fair, they can explain it away as just being she's just naturally good at it.
This is my point. In Birth by Sleep, we learn that she and Riku are naturals because that's how Keyblade wielders are made.
Mm.
A Keyblade wielder can choose a successor, and she was accidentally chosen by Aqua. Whereas Sora, he's actually a freak because he's actually containing the heart of what's the guy called?
Ventus.
Ventus, that's right.
Yeah.
So he's actually not a natural at all.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
That is all the time we have for this episode. There's not that much left to do.
Well, the next part will be going to the land of the final boss versus Ruby.
Yeah. We got through this whole level pretty quickly.
2 episodes?
2 or 3.
Yeah.
We'll be going into the 3rd or 4th, I can't really remember.
It will be the
I think
third
it's the
episode
third of Land of Dragons, yeah.
So
and the gummy ships as well. We've done well.
Yeah, maybe we'll do some more gummy ship tell on us.
Yeah. Right, that's it for this episode. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. This version of the gummy ship stuff is 100% better than the first game, but you can't polish a turd. Okay? So
You just get all covered in shit.
Here we are, the hole, the place where this school separates the men from the boys.
Hey, ninja boy, thank
Come
you.
on, he's a fucking ninja.
I didn't spend 5 years in ninja school to be called regular boy.
She's quite far behind, isn't she? Because obviously he's been knocking about with a Keyblade for ages.
dirty bugger.